Good morning, guys. How are we all doing? I am Dan from Trading with Dan. This is our Bitcoin morning update. You guys just have to excuse my my scruffy clothes I've got on. Obviously, I'm waiting for the Arbitrum airdrop before I can buy some new t-shirts. Yeah, so just bear with me. But yeah, that all being said, we shall go straight over to those Bitcoin 4-hour charts. We are still above this resistance at this support area, testing into it. Not really got much of an acceleration away from it. So this is not the most bullish. The most bullish look we've got here. Obviously, we've got a catalyst today with non-farm payrolls, but yeah, just sat at a decision point. Do we fall below this, in which case we're probably looking at 18.5 and then ultimately lower, or do we take out these highs, get ourselves up to the next level of resistance, fully establish ourselves within this range, and then look to progress from there? It is all to play for. Similarly with stocks, they are nicely above their support area, tested into it again. So yeah, I mean, we've got the support area to the downside, we've got these recent highs to the upside. Take those out, and then yeah, we can probably accelerate ultimately towards 4K, $4,000 on the S&P. If we are to lose this support, then we probably are looking at down towards 3,400. So a nice potential $600 variation in where we could end up in the S&P. Obviously, we've got oil making some nice moves up here. Again, I think we said getting above this resistance area, it would look like we are then going to trade higher. But I do kind of fail to see we get much above here, because whilst obviously we've got OPEC sticking their middle finger up to Biden, we have also obviously got a looming potential global depression that is clearly going to weigh on energy demand, which is the excuse that obviously the Saudis are using for cutting production. But I mean, a lot of it is that, I mean, they are unhappy with alleged manipulation of prices and other things. So but yeah, this area, I mean, this is the area where I think this will top out, potentially then just trade sideways. I mean, if we do get above here, then it's gonna get pretty dicey. Yeah, I mean, it's not ideal. Energy policy has obviously not been run for the benefit of normal people. It's been run to basically what the Davos Greta Thunberg, whatever name, Thunberg, lefty crazy people are like, and they're basically the people in control of the asylum at the moment. 10-year not looking good. This is not looking good for risk assets, at least anyway. It's looking good for, well, the yield on the 10-year. Obviously this means the price of the yield, the bonds are going down, but this is not looking good. This is fully re-established this trend line now, so you got to kind of give this, I mean, especially if we take out this high here, you've kind of got to give this a benefit of the doubt for basically a higher yield. Similarly with the DXY, I mean, if we extend this resistance level along, we have got close to that. This is kind of the level we're at now. In this range, we break above, then I mean, it's hard not to see new highs for this move. However, if we do break down back below here, then yeah, we could then obviously take out this support and take out this level. But I mean, it's looking potentially, whilst it's marginal, it's looking potentially more bullish than not. Remember, the trend is your friend, and this trend is quite strongly up to the upside. What else? Yeah, let's look at the dollar, the pound, the cable, basically. Yeah, basically intervention back up, and now it looks like we are trading back down again. And what is looking like is the case now is that we had obviously intervention from a major central bank, i.e. the UK, after a bit of an issue. That gave us a bit of a nice bounce. The US hasn't at present followed through with any real rhetoric or anything that it is going to potentially loosen its grip on obviously rate rises. So now this is probably then going to get priced out until the next thing breaks, and then there's another intervention. But I mean, it's pretty abhorrent what is going on with the US. I mean, they're literally destroying the world, both like militarily, just causing trouble everywhere, and causing the initial inflation. Now cranking rates up. I mean, they don't appear to be a benevolent actor on this planet at the moment. So I'm sure other countries are going to be acutely aware of this. with their problems, and they are going to be looking to find ways to remedy this, because yeah, they are obviously abusing their exorbitant privilege of the fact that the dollar is artificially higher than it should be, due to it being the currency that's used for world trade. So yeah, let's look at stochastics. I suspect they're maybe not going to be looking as good today. 4 hours got down though, looking to turn back up, but yeah, 12 hour is turning down now, got pretty elevated and turning down. Daily's still got a bit of juice left in that, so if we don't make a move to the upside soon, this is going to turn over, and then it's going to be highly likely it'll be the downside that plays out. Buy daily though, not looking so bad. 3-day not looking so bad, but then 5-day not looking great. Weekly there or thereabouts. Bi-weekly still down, and obviously monthly still down, albeit losing its downward momentum. But I mean, yeah, like I said, I guess we've got a catalyst today. If we don't get acceleration to the upside in Bitcoin, then we are most likely going to trade probably significantly lower. Similar with stocks, if we don't continue this move to the upside, if this is not a bull flag and continues up, and we do lose this support, then yeah, I mean we are clearly opening up prices, or opening up 3,400 as a target on the S&P. So yeah, there we go, guys. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I shall speak to you guys soon.